8576. It was a pretty good night of boxing tonight. We had Earl Spence on display. We had the main event, Shawn Porter versus Adrien Broner. But I'm going to talk about Earl Spence first. It was a good performance by Earl Spence. It wasn't so much of a step-up fight. I didn't think this guy really was on his level. So what I look for, what I was looking for in this fight was Earl Spence sharpness, his ring generalship, his punches, his selection of punches, him working upstairs and downstairs. And I gotta say, he worked upstairs and downstairs very well. He did supreme body work. When he had the guy in trouble, he continued to go to the body. Then he went to the head. He showed, he got some good rare punches, some hooks, some straight left hands, a nice uppercut. He found space in between his punches when he was in the inside. That was pretty good. I would see more from Earl Spence. He's talking about fighting Keith Thurman, but we'll see what happens with that. That'd be a really a step up fight for Earl Spence. I don't know if Keith Thurman is looking for that fight. I think Keith Thurman is looking for some bigger fights than that, which I think Keith Thurman deserves bigger fights than Earl Spence. I still look at Earl Spence as a prospect. He has not arrived yet. He has not had that arrive fight, but Keith Thurman will be that fight for him and more if he can win that fight. So we'll see what happens with that. I want to talk about the Adrien Broner Shawn Porter fight. I had Shawn Porter winning the fight. I thought Shawn Porter won the fight comfortably. Shawn Porter he was busier. He worked upstairs and downstairs more effectively than Broner. That's what it came down to. Broner was landing some in spots. He was landing some nice counter lefts and rights, but it just wasn't enough. And he said he was going to move in this fight. He really didn't move in this fight. He kind of stayed flat-footed for the most part. Me and 78 both agreed that he will move, but he will not move for offense. He would just move just to get out of the way, and it showed in the ring. He would just move just to get out the way. Shawn Porter was more aggressive. Shawn Porter, he wasn't as sharp with a lot of his punches, but he did land some significant punches. He hurt Broner with a jab, which was kind of crazy. But he landed some good hooks and right hands himself. He just was more busier, man. He just wanted to fight. It was one guy that went out there and act like he wanted to fight. The first round I gave to Porter. The second round I gave it a draw. It was 10-10. The third round I gave to Porter. The fourth round I gave to Porter. The fifth round I gave it to Porter. It was just once again him just landing more punches and being more consistent, him going to the body and going upstairs. Round 6 I gave it to Broner. Broner landed a great left hand, and in this round Porter, he was busier, but he was not effective. When I was giving him the rounds, he was effective with his busyness. This round he was ineffective. He was smothering a lot of his punches, including his body punches. Round 7 I gave to Porter. Round 8 I gave to Broner. Some nice counters. Round 9 I gave to Porter. Round 10 Porter. Round 11 Porter. And round 12, of course, Broner won that round with that knockdown. I thought that was a nice, brilliant left hook. Well placed, well timed. He just didn't have enough. He just didn't do enough of this stuff. And at some point, you have to look at yourself and start going after the fight. Broner did not go after the fight, but Shawn Porter did a really good job of standing his chest. Shawn Porter was either way out or he was way in. And for the most part during the night, he was way in, which is what he's supposed to be in. Because if he was at that mid-range area, he would have got countered a lot by Broner. Broner wasn't good with his spacing, man. He's flat-footed. He is what he is at this point. It's just what it is, man. They should have changed that a long time ago. Like, the way he moves in the ring, they say he can move. I keep on hearing people say he can move, but he's not showing it in the fight. Maybe he's showing it in sparring, but he's not showing when the lights come on, he's not showing it. And it's hurting him as far as being able to be a little bit more dynamic in the ring. Yes, he has fast hands. Yes, he has some power, which he displayed in this fight. dynamic in the fact where he's only dangerous mid-range. He's not dangerous from long range. He's really not dangerous from in the inside because he don't want to fight on the inside. He holds it inside a lot. So he's only dangerous from mid-range, and that's not dynamic enough once you start moving up and start fighting better and better fighters. Shawn Porter, to me, I gotta give him a lot of credit. I gave him flack in the past for fading in the second half of fights. He didn't fade in this fight. The weight wasn't an issue. He made the weight comfortably. I even seeing when he weighed in yesterday that he weighed in very comfortably. He wasn't dried out or he didn't look like he was drained. So he made the weight comfortably. And I said if he made the weight comfortably, I got a chance of him winning the fight 60-40. And I said if he didn't make the weight comfortably, I had to fight for broner. But the weight wasn't an issue. Shawn Porter did the same. I don't know what's next for Shawn Porter. I would like to see Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman. I know Shawn Porter is going to push for that Mayweather fight, but I don't know if Mayweather going to fight Shawn Porter. Mayweather looking to make some money in his so-called last fight. But I would like to see Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman. They need to make that fight. Let's have that fight. Great win for Shawn Porter. I tip my cap off to both of these guys. These guys got in the ring and facing each other, and they doing what they should do. We shouldn't overstate it too much. This is what these guys should do. They should be fighting a round robin of each other. They can make a boatload of money. It will grab fans' attention. What's next for Broner? Back to the drawing board. You got to come back and fight somebody and start building himself up over the next couple fights. All it takes for him a couple more fights, he's right back in it. This is Boxing Talk 8576. Let me know what you thought about it.